welcome to the Concealed Taco Dudes podcast, episode number 127.
Woo! All right.
We have the all-star cast here today. There's Gene Tessier.
Gunsmith extraordinaire.
Yeah. And Taco.
The experimenter.
The experimenter. And of course me, your cuddly teddy bear host, Stan.
Grandpa Stan.
Grandpa Stan.
Everyone's favorite grandpa.
That's right. Especially that girl that let me in traffic today.
Yeah.
And Jason Under the Bus Christensen isn't here today. Apparently he's...
Under the bus.
Under the bus.
Yeah. But yeah, we just had a Concealed Taco Dudes Day out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually
adventurous.
Quite fun.
I got my first exposure to NPS, which was cool.
The discount store that we always find interesting.
It
stuff
looks
at.
like a UPS sort belt line at the end of a shift. Literally, all the stuff that...
Does it smell the same too?
Yeah, pretty much.
About the same?
Yeah. I mean, literally, except for the foodstuffs.
Yeah.
One of everything has fallen out of a box at one time or another. Not every single day, and I'm not saying their whole stock was from our sort line down in Provo or Orion, I guess, but yeah, all that stuff that falls out has to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, they got some good deals there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's hit our sponsors, and then we could talk about the Man Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll call it Man Day.
Man Day. Yeah.
Jason couldn't make it because
He was doing girly stuff,
he-
getting his nails painted, hair and
I
curlers.
that's what I heard.
I saw a picture of him with his beard and curlers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It was disturbing. So disturbing.
I think he's getting a pedicure and manicure.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a pedicure and a manicure.
One of those green masks on.
Yeah.
As long as it was
a facial. Is that what they call
I
it?
think that's what they call it.
Now,
Yeah.
there's
facials.
a mani-pedi, and then there's a manly pedi.
Well, he
It
wouldn't
wasn't
get the
that.
manly one.
It wasn't that.
Because I've had the manly pedi with my daughters.
I think he's getting like herbal tea, where you have to drink it with your pinky
With
up.
your pinky up.
Yeah, so.
That's funny.
Yeah, let's hit our sponsors real
So,
quick.
Concealment Solutions wanted to make sure and remind everyone in the area or within traveling distance. Jason's having an open house next Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
26th and 27th, I think.
From 3 a.m. I think he's going to be there at 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
No, I don't know when he's going to open.
And if he hasn't opened when you arrive at 3
Call
a.m.,
him.
just call
Yeah.
nonstop.
Yeah, and do a flash mob at 3 a.m.
You could blow up his phone at 3 a.m.
Yeah,
It's okay.
That'd be funny.
You have Stan's permission.
His number is 555-5555.
It's on his website.
Yeah, but it's gonna be an open house and declutter / inventory reduction, right?
Yeah.
So all these scratch and dents and one of a kinds and stuff like that. You'll have some great deals.
Yeah, so concealmentsolutions.com. Use the coupon code Show Me the Candy, and you'll save, a few bucks? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Henry, his tactical dog's going to be there signing autographs. I'm going to be there, if depending on what time I get home on Friday or Saturday.
I might try and make an appearance as well if I'm still in Utah. Mm-hmm. Which is a good chance I will be, since I was supposed to have been moved like 2 months ago. So,
yeah.
So
concealmentsolutions.com. Also, Top Gun Smith, Gene Tessier. You want to put... I've just renamed your business. It's now Top Gun Smith. Highway... I got to sing it. To the gunsmith zone. Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I couldn't tell what tune you were going with until you started singing.
Come on.
That sounds like generic 80s. What is it?
I know.
I've heard this one before.
Yeah.
In like all the 80s movies. Which one is it?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, Gene,
contact Gene for all your gunsmithing needs.
Yeah, especially if you're going to be up in Wyoming, or you can still ship crap to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, ship crap to me. Guns too,
Yeah, so what's your website, Gene?
I don't have a website.
You need to go buy
I'm
Top
going
Gun
to.
Smith, right?
Yeah, Top Gun Smith.
Yeah, I should do that. Top Gun Smith.
And then you get patches for your new leather aviator jacket that you just bought
Yeah.
on Man Day, NPS.
On Man Day.
Yeah. Killer deal on that.
Full.Lead.Taco. Go take a look at Mike's hair. He's got a full head of hair.
Yeah, he's got beautiful hair. Like, it's kind of hair that even as a very, very manly man, I kind of want to run my
I envy it. I lost mine a long time ago. Well, most of it. And it's all gray, but yeah. Full.Lead.Taco.
Yeah, and
You've
I'm not
got-
on strike anymore.
You're not?
Yeah, so
Good job.
You're out of jail?
my channel strikes.
I like
they
it.
They don't wear off really soon, but I couldn't upload videos for about a month,
Okay.
and so I can, but I still have 2 strikes. But
I just think it's funny how YouTube is so goofy about, oh, you did something with a gun. You're banned.
Yep.
You can't have anything on here for a while.
So what is is it Rumble?
yeah, Rumble.com.
I just got on it. I watched your last video.
Yeah, I
And,
have an Odyssey channel also, and then Utreon. So I'm kind of like trying to try out all these
And 2 of
different
those I've never
sites.
even heard of.
Yeah,
I have Rumble.
Yeah, which
Okay.
one's better? Rumble seems like the most popular.
Yeah.
Most accessible.
so I do have. I'm slowly getting my casting videos up on Rumble,
Nice.
and
And they're not.
but Odyssey has, I think, pretty much everything.
Nice.
But yeah, I need to get my little start from ingot to coated bullet video.
That's
I
actually
did
really
a
cool.
live stream that got deleted, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and upload that to.
Yeah, I keep
Rumble.
telling every time somebody asks me about powder coating bullets, I send them to your videos and say, look through there. I'm sure he's
Yeah.
got one on it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, pretty cool. And
Yeah.
he's starting zinc too, which I'm intrigued by.
I'm intrigued by that as well.
Yeah, it's
It's,
zinc is like 60% the weight
Yeah.
of a cast
It'll-
lead bullet.
I'm interested to see how that's going to affect, because you've got an awful lot of bearing surface for
Yes.
a whole lot less weight. So I'm interested to see how that's going to affect accuracy in various guns. Like
How
as a
fast you
twist
can
rate.
go- how fast
Yeah.
you can go
Go to-
without spinning them into powder.
Yeah.
That and the
Yeah,
accuracy.
well,
and-
I
and
think
whether-
it's a pretty tough material, that zinc.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think you're gonna
It's not going to just
powder.
disintegrate.
Yeah. What's interesting, now this is not recommended to do, but I just, and don't
Don't do
ask me
this
how
at
I
home.
know this, but if you take a zinc bullet and you kind of bite down on it a little bit, then it has like a kind of a crunchy feel. So like lead,
Carl, it's crunchy.
no, it's pretty interesting because you know, when you put pressure on that bullet in a barrel,
Same thing.
it's
that,
gonna.
That was
something
Templeton, by the way. Carl doing Templeton.
Oh, yes.
From Charlotte's Web.
Yes.
It says crunchy.
Yes.
I can't do it.
I
So
Yeah.
so zinc is crunchy.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you bite it,
that is interesting. So it doesn't like feel hard. It feels crunchy.
it feels hard but
Crunchy.
crunchy. It's the weirdest. It's really weird. So.
Did you bring some for snacks?
Yes. Well, not to swallow, just to
Can you
bite
get
on.
zinc poisoning like lead?
Yes. Well, we take zinc pills, right?
Yeah, I mean, zinc.
It helps you not get COVID or something.
Yeah, so you just lick one of these
Arguably.
every day, and that'll help prevent you from getting COVID.
We are not
Yeah.
doctors. Disclaimer: we are not doctors.
We're not that kind of doctor.
This is not true medical advice.
Yeah, I'm not any kind of doctor.
Yeah,
If you want bad medical advice, just talk to me. I'll give you all kinds of it.
but yeah, the interesting thing about lead is it's soft and
Yeah.
you can you scrape it
It's
with
very-
your fingernail or if you
It's very
bite
malleable.
on it.
You
yeah.
can do anything with it. It's very
So zinc,
very
and then
fluid.
when you bite on it, and then it's hard to. It's not like it indents the bullet like with.
Is it your teeth crunching, or is
Maybe
it the
that's
belt?
what it is. Maybe I'm just crunching my
Cracking your teeth off. Your
Yeah.
dentist will love you.
It's very crunchy. No, it's your teeth, man.
95% of dentists
It was.
approve
Yeah, it was your teeth. Yeah, no
for
kidding.
more business. So, anyways, yeah, and then we have Utah Air Guns, utahairguns.com. Use coupon code AirCandy.
Free shipping
free
and
shipping,
turret
and turret
stickers.
stickers.
So are these turret stickers? I actually haven't been in Utah Air Guns in a while.
Yeah, well, who
and
knows?
I haven't asked about the turret stickers. Are these like little figures that you put on there, or are they actual like things that you can
I
put
think
on
it's
there
numbers that you put on.
Numbers, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like your windage elevation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a sticker they put on the top
Yeah,
of the
for
turret.
like
you just kind of look at it and
20
dial it.
yards,
Oh,
30
okay.
yards,
I
whatever,
got you.
50.
I got you.
Yeah,
So-
so dope.
Yeah.
Little
That may be a
dopey
foolish
sticker.
question, but every time we talk about the turret stickers, I keep thinking, is it like a little My Little Pony sticker that's on there, or is it a
If you're
something
Jason, it
useful?
is.
If you're Jason, it is. Yes.
But
Yeah, so, and, free shipping could end up being 10% with the fuel
yeah.
and
Oh, yeah.
fuel surcharges, at
costs.
least for UPS.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And to pay my salary, I mean,
Yeah.
I get 10% of it. Basically, every package that's shipped, I get. I get 10% of it.
Nice.
So buy more air guns.
And we also have Black Ice Coatings.
Yeah.
Black Ice.
Talk to Lee at Black Ice Coatings and tell him Slickery.
Slickery.
Yep.
Usually Jason does all these
I know.
coupon codes.
Yeah.
I just sit back and laugh at
Well,
him.
he's full time.
And tell him-
he's
Yeah.
full time.
Tell Lee, show me the candy. And
You might get more than you bargained
Yeah.
for. No, that's Mark, housekeeper.
and then go to magholder.com and tell him Slickery.
He'll just be confused. Yeah.
No, so blackicecoatings.com. Check
Yeah.
them out.
Yeah, they do awesome work.
Also, mag holders.
Magholder.com. And that's use the coupon code Get in the Van. I have candy.
I have candy. Or how deep is your love?
Or how
I
deep
think
is
that
your
still
love?
works too.
So I think that's all the sponsors, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, let's dive into Man Day.
It was so fun. Guys, that was so fun.
It was awesome. Yeah.
All right, so
It was-
we started Man Day with
Highlight was Gunnies.
we went to Gunny's first.
They're getting so much better and so much more crowded. I think they need to
yeah.
open a store in Payson.
I actually heard a rumor. This is completely unrelated, but I heard a rumor that has not been substantiated. So don't be coming at me with pitches and
pitches
pitches and pitchforks
pitches and forks.
pitches
and
and
torches.
forks.
That's the one. Anyway, I heard that CMP is looking at doing a facility allegedly in a part of Utah that's not far from where I live.
Well, that'd be worth a drive.
Really?
Like a
showroom?
Like a showroom with a 1,800-yard range.
Oh,
CMP being Civilian Marksmanship Program.
That's what I've heard.
With M1s, 1903s, and
Allegedly.
Garands
Allegedly.
in the showroom.
And this is I got this from a pretty reliable source, but I haven't been able to substantiate it with anybody else yet. So
throw that into your gun gossip list.
yeah,
On your prayer list.
Yeah.
Let's pray. Let us all pray for that.
pray
That
and
would
then
be awesome.
then bring it up at your next gun club meeting.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, so I heard this, and
Wow,
if it's
that'd
completely
be-
wrong, remember I said it's unsubstantiated.
See, I
and
drive
it-
right by Port Clinton every week.
know.
Twice.
And-
Usually when they're closed. I'm asleep during one of them.
Yeah. Well, and the person I heard it from, they were like, well, you'd be in rolling in the money if you were still there, but you're moving to Wyoming.
Oh yeah.
But so we'll see what the future brings with that.
That's the
Hopefully that is the case.
Exciting news I've heard ever.
Yeah.
I can't believe you held that. from
So
me.
Stan,
Well, I just thought of it.
Stan, what did you score at?
What did I score? Well, I got some primers. You got some primers, and you got some primers.
You got primers? You get some primers? Everybody gets some primers.
Small rifle. I was looking for small pistol.
They did have in stock. They do not anymore,
Yeah.
but they did have in stock some large pistol Magnum,
And some small
rifle, and small
Magnum.
rifle Magnum.
I think I saw them sell the last of the small
Yeah,
rifle.
I think when people saw us holding those primer boxes, then everyone's like, "Me too, me
Yeah,
too."
yeah.
It's like when you're holding a cheeseburger. Everybody else wants a cheeseburger.
yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, ton of powder too.
Did they have powder?
They have the was it
Powder river stud.
No, it's Midwest powder.
Oh, Midwest.
Oh, Midwest
Yeah.
powders. Oh, yeah.
Which is all, I understand it's all pulled powder, right?
I'm not sure. Some of it could be pulled. Some of it could be
Okay.
the new production. Just
But it's not the stuff specific to what I wanted. I mean, you and I are both looking for, what, CFE and
CFE
lever
223
evolution, I
lever
think.
evolution.
So that's good for 308.
I think
5
correction would be you are looking for those powders.
Okay. You're already set up.
I have those
Yeah.
powders.
Well, I have them too, but just not as much as I'd like to have.
Okay.
You know what got me happy last night?
I'm not sure we should talk about that.
So I'm finishing packing up the gun room.
Oh, yes, okay.
I found a case of black powder.
Ooh.
And it's all old Einsford, the high grade GoX product.
Oh,
With
nice.
good stuff.
Okay.
I didn't realize I had another case of that. It made me very happy.
It's always awesome when you find something reloading related.
It's like, there's another 25 pounds of powder I didn't realize I had.
I was looking and I realized I had like one of the big jugs of Unique. I thought I was running.
You like Unique?
I do.
I've switched from Unique to...
I love my
The
flaming
ball.
dirt.
Oh,
I like Unique.
yeah.
It's
It is dirty.
It's
it's
dirty.
And it's temperature sensitive, and it's a flake, and
It's got everything running like.
tight group is what I've switched to. But I had an 8-pounder.
And
And
I
I
know
went through an 8-pounder.
You can't use tight group for everything. You
No.
can use unique.
yeah,
for.
unique. You can use it for everything, and it's good on your scrambled eggs in the morning.
Give you a little saltpeter.
Gives you that
Yeah.
little bit of unique.
Gives you a little
flavor.
kick in the morning. Just what you
so,
need.
So what else? So I load mainly 9 and 40, which tight group is great for, and that's all I've. Well, I think you can do 38, 350. No, not 357, nor 38. But what do you do? Your
So unique is a really good powder for
it's actually
cast
very
bullets.
unique
Yeah.
in that sense.
Yeah, you can use it
Yeah.
for rifle cartridges or pistol handgun.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's very unique with the properties that it has.
yeah.
It's
The bulkiness helps it.
Gotcha.
You know, it doesn't
Yeah.
meter very good,
Mm-hmm.
so that's the downside. But I have
enough.
unique loads for 44 mag, 45 Colt, 357, 38 special.
and it's probably
Even-
one of the oldest powders that we use these days.
Yeah.
You know, it's been around since what, the 20s or 30s?
Well, yeah, 2400 is pretty old too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's old. It's from
Because I've seen
30s, I
some
think.
old 2400.
Yeah, I've got
models.
I've got a couple of cans from like the 50s,
Gotcha.
and which that's plenty old as far as gunpowder goes.
Yeah. So I scored some 6mm Creed, or
Yeah.
6. That I'm going to turn into 22 Creed.
So brass.
Brass.
Yeah.
Let's see what else did I get. I got some bullets for the 6 arc, and that was-
And you got a caramel from Taco.
and a caramel from Taco, which was very sweet. Thank you. It was very kind of you.
In the checkout line, I just grabbed one. And he's like, it's like you should probably just get 2 more. They're like 3 for $1 or something.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd done it on purpose.
And so I was like, oh, okay. And so I tossed one to Gene, one to Stan.
It's like, thanks.
It's a good thing Jason wasn't there.
I know.
Because it wouldn't
have worked.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked.
Well, we'd have thrown him under the bus. None for you. No caramel for you.
So you got a couple reloading things.
Yeah, I looked at some real expensive Grendel brass. Holy crap! That's the one.
Yeah, that was a bit on the pricey side, but part of me wonders like how much costs are just going up.
Oh,
and
yeah.
how much is just due to current shortages.
I think we're going to see brass at $1 a piece before
Yeah.
too long. You know, for the new stuff.
Raw materials, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I know Al from NOE, it's hard for him to get the aluminum and brass. Like just getting the materials is tough. But I think he ordered, he kind of foresaw some of this happening, and so he ordered like 2 years worth of materials.
Nice.
And then he got a bunch of it.
Speaking of NOE, we didn't mention.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
We usually
Al,
talk
he-
about them first.
Yeah, we're not in the NOE studio today. We're in Taco's. What is this? The
Taco Cafe
Is this the
This
media
is-
room?
this is the cafe.
internet cafe.
Yeah.
Okay.
/ kid.
So Al actually
that.
has Dylan and Lee loading stuff, and powder and lead and
I don't think he has lead right now.
always yet.
He needs to-
Last time we were in the studio, I saw some.
Yeah, he needs to melt it down.
Some
and-
ingots.
And put it in ingot form.
But he's going to
He
be
does have
making
some-
steel molds, so you can buy zingots and make
Yeah.
bullets like Taco.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
So he's currently working on machining the blocks themselves.
Uh-huh.
And then after he's got the blocks made, then he's going to start working on the cavities.
Yeah.
Pop out some of those steel
Yeah.
molds.
Would have been down there. It's Saturday as we record, but Taco said they're working so hard it'd just be too noisy.
Yeah, I think the machines are running on. They're working. People don't realize they work like 6 days a week, and then the 7th day, Al works. So
Just by himself.
Yeah, by himself, catches up.
Wow.
But they're working hard, making stuff. But I think with the steel molds, they're going to be 2 cavity molds, except in the small calibers like 223. Then he's going to do an option of 3
Nice.
cavity and the 2 cavity blocks.
That's very cool.
And that will probably be a better,
So
for keeping the blocks nice and toasty hot.
Oh yeah.
So this brings up really. I've got an interesting question. I've got a Ruger 223 M77. I think it's a 1 in 12 twist.
Ooh, that one.
Would be perfect for zinc because
Yeah.
I mean the heaviest
Oh, yeah.
you'd want to
Yeah.
shoot through. 1 in 12, I think it's 1 in 12.
Sometimes those slow twist barrels are really nice for the cast lead.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you don't want.
See,
you
it's-
don't want too high a velocity with a fast twist
Yeah,
with lead.
I'm gonna have to. We're gonna have to look into that.
Okay, I will get a mold for the 223
Yeah.
in zinc, and we will. Yeah,
'cause
let's shoot it in that.
I
and-
love that gun. I mean, it's got kind of a crappy trigger, but I remember I bought it from Payson Sports.
Yeah.
I'll never sell it just because Payson Sports, may they rest in peace. I hate him for selling.
Yeah, but that might be a really cool setup. Do it,
Let's do it.
and then get that zinc bullet going as fast as we can.
Yeah.
So
with that
would you
twist.
would you gas check that one?
Zinc?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
zinc is
Gas
hard
check.
enough that it's like
It doesn't need to be
no.
gas
it's
check.
it's
How
a
fast do you
really-
think we could get it going?
we can go bite some zinc after this, and he can see.
Let's go get some right now. let's bite it on the radio or on the podcast.
Crunch.
But no, how fast do you think we can get zinc bullet going?
Probably close to jacketed velocities.
No way.
I'm thinking
3,000?
whether or not it's like accurate is a different story, but
Yeah.
I think it'll hold together and stuff.
You don't think it'll zinc up the barrel like lead does?
No, no,
Fascinating.
it's. I mean, probably not more than copper would, like copper projectiles.
Yeah.
So
All right, we're on.
yeah.
Add that to the project list.
Oh yes. Yeah. Okay.
Well, so what else did you guys get that I didn't
What
get?
did you get?
Oh, wait. So do you want to say what we got at NPS
No,
as well?
we're gonna go
Oh, okay.
because first stop was gunnies.
Gunnies, okay.
Yeah.
So I got some 8x57 dice to go with the new 8x57 rifle.
And that's the
That I-
8x57 JS, right?
Yeah.
Like the-
Yeah.
That's
What's a
like
JS?
So
the,
the
common.
323, yeah.
What's the JS?
It's just
So there's the J, which is a 318 bore, and it means something in German.
Oh,
And then
so it's a
there's the
Mauser. We're
JS.
talking-
yeah, it's
Yes.
an 8mm
Of
Mauser.
course. What else would I talk about?
Yeah.
Mausers, Freedom Arms, and lever guns. That's,
There you go.
That's what I do.
And 1911s.
And 1911s, of course. Yes. Yeah, so I got a set of dice for that. I got some A-locks, because I like to keep that around just because.
yeah,
What's ALOX?
It's a tumble lube.
Oh, okay.
it's
You know,
really
it's kind of a
stinky,
varnish.
smoky.
Tumble
It's-
lube.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Lee sells it. It's a decent lube.
are you
but
gonna kind of thin it out and turn it into something like a 45-45-10 or?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. You and I should talk after this about some different lube companies or.
Yeah.
Oh, this is for
Well,
lead
and
bullets.
Yeah,
most
cast
of,
lead.
I'm sorry,
Most of the
yeah.
time I use a 50-50 beeswax A-locks.
Okay.
That's kind of my favorite. And it's sticky, it's messy,
Yeah.
but I get good accuracy out of it. And years ago I did some testing with some different lubes and the same bullet and the same gun with the same load. And the 50-50 mix was the best for that, and that's what I've
Yeah.
stuck with since then.
Okay.
And then I don't have to heat up the lube sizer.
Oh yeah, you just
know,
mix it and then
I just
let it
mix it
dry
and-
and then.
Well, actually, I don't even mix it. I just buy the tubes that are already mixed and stick them in, and
Okay.
but because I'm lazy like that.
Yeah.
But,
no, that
uh,
works. Lazy works.
Yeah, and
It's
then,
efficient.
Okay.
It is.
What else did you get at Gunnies?
Oh, and a box of 45-70 bullets.
Yes.
Well,
the loaded
ammunition.
ammo. Yeah, loaded ammo.
Loaded ammunition.
Okay, so how much did that cost you?
40.
It's like 47,
No, I think it was like $43.
$43.
Yeah, I've never
This is
spent
like-
so much on a box of ammo.
I know. I was looking at Gene and I was almost crying.
But here's the thing. All of my 45-70 ammo is in Wyoming. And it's somewhere in that massive mountain of stuff I've got in the new workshop.
Mm-hmm.
But I have this unicorn that I need to feed in the meantime. So I figured I'd just bite the bullet. Excuse
Yeah,
the
we'll
pun.
talk about the unicorn a little bit
Yes,
Yeah.
later
yes.
with what we do with guns, I guess.
Yeah.
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 So that's what you
Awesome.
picked up as.
Yeah, and a box of primers,
Oh yeah.
apparently. Yeah. So
Which
Wink, wink. You
wink.
need one of these, Gene and Taco. Which I thought, oh, well, I said it to you, and I thought, well, maybe they got the inference, maybe not. But you guys
Yeah.
were way ahead of me. I'm impressed.
yeah. So
yeah. So what did you get?
yeah, I got.
Box.
I just needed a box of those small rifle primers.
Nice.
Just like
Nice.
Stan needed.
You know, I hear
The
them
limit
really
the
good
limit
with-
of one brick
we
per
each
person. so
coincidentally, we each needed one.
we each
Yeah.
needed the same thing that Stan needed 3 of.
You know, I started to buy a box of 22 Hornet brass, and then I remembered I've got like 500 pieces.
You just got to find it.
They're in Wyoming.
Yeah.
I know where they are. Within a 20-foot circle, anyway.
There they are. Good deal.
Yeah.
So what else did you get? Is that it for you?
Well, I was, being as generous as I am, I bought a caramel.
You got off easy, man.
Well, okay, and then I didn't want you to feel like alone with your 6 arc loads.
Oh,
so
that's
I
right.
bought the same type of projectiles.
We got some 6 millimeter 75 grain hollow points. So
yeah, there's some varmint spear.
spear. Yeah,
Yeah,
good
spear.
good price on them. I hope they
Yeah.
feed. So we'll have to see if they feed.
Yeah. Well, I've got
They should.
I've got a 6-arc bolt action.
Oh,
that
yeah,
I
you
can
do.
always, everything feeds in
I
that.
want a
Yeah.
6-arc bolt. Gosh dang it! Anyway, that moving on.
Yeah.
Then we went to NPS. I got some break free. What was it called?
Oh no,
PB
that was
blaster.
PB blaster and a couple of lighters. Can never have too many lighters.
Yeah, and those
So-
are good ones.
Yeah. And this was a discount store. They basically get stuff. I think from like what you
All the freight, yes, stuff
all the
that's
stuff
fallen
that's
off a truck.
Yeah,
Boxes that
damaged
break off.
packaging.
Yeah.
Yeah, the merchandise isn't damaged, but it's just incomplete shipments and stuff
yeah,
like
and
that.
stuff that comes back, returns to stores and that sort of thing.
I know I had one this is real quick. I had a shipper that had a hydraulic ram. Two of them shipped to him. One of them was different than the other one. You could see the box had been broken. Obviously a hydraulic ram in a box. It fell out. They put a ram in it, and he goes, "This is the wrong one." And I go, "Well, here, let me take it back." Our clerks searched through it and somehow found it in Salt Lake. We sent that ram back and got his hydraulic ram the next day. It was a pain in the butt for him because he needed him that day,
Yeah.
but he actually got the right one.
Nice.
So they actually try to repatriate,
Yeah.
most of the stuff,
Yeah.
but can't.
Yeah.
And I've had shipments, get damaged and stuff like that, and they do really well
boxes of
tracking
bullets. I've had boxes of bullets all over my package car.
Yeah.
They're just
down. It's funny. I'm sure Taco's gotten them there, but at the NPS store, I've picked up like grab bags of bullets, like a gallon bag for $20.
Yeah.
And there's like
The random.
2,000
Really?
bullets in there.
22, 45, 70.
Yeah, that's how it was.
Literally,
yeah,
that
it
kind
was-
of a mix. They just
But the best part-
shoveled them in.
Kids love sorting through that stuff.
It's good for
I-
people with what is it?
ADHD. Or
ADHD.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of my clients, he brought his grandson with, and while we're chatting, he's just sorting the bullets, and he had this whole bag sorted
That's cool.
by the time they were ready to leave.
Bummer. I was looking. See, I was expecting that. You guys
Yeah.
set the bar here.
Well, you have to just go there frequently, and then you find stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, and you never know when
it's kind
and
of
what
like
they're
the
going
old
to have.
bargain cave at Cabela's.
Oh,
Yeah,
I used to love
yeah.
that.
That was when Cabela's was great.
Yep.
When they had the bargain cave.
Yeah.
Before Bass Pro bought them out.
Yeah. Now they got the camo cave, and it's boring.
So what'd you get at NPS?
Just a couple of lighters and that break free.
So the lighters, what kind were they? And
They're refillable butane.
yeah,
So they're
they're-
butane lighters, but refillable.
I think they're Ronson.
Yeah,
I think they're
Ronsons.
Ronsons. Really good lighters.
Yeah, $2.
Yeah.
You can never have too many lighters, as
Yeah.
far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned.
And those are nice because they're not like a Zippo where you have to refill it every week, whether you use it or not. It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
and I
No,
love
I
my
actually,
Zippos, but
I actually have a couple of these already.
Yeah.
Throw them in go bags and.
and I'll tell you something else that they're good for is if you have screws that are a little tight, like your scope bases and that,
Yeah.
use that little butane lighter on it, and that'll loosen the thread locker
Gotcha.
and make it easier to break them loose.
Yeah.
So it's a little torch-ish.
Yeah.
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 What did you get? Oh, gee.
Oh, well, I got another box of 4570 loads because I thought, why not?
Wait, did they had 4570?
Yeah,
they did.
With
NPS?
those,
They did.
How much?
the brass.
What was the price?
They were more.
comparison?
They were more.
So you spent more at the second store?
Yeah.
But the bullets were those.
They were those
penetrators.
solid copper, the crosshatch thingies.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll penetrate deep.
Well, I'm saying
penetrators.
ouch on the wall.
Yes, but
Yeah.
they were solid brass.
But I might see a grizzly between now and when I find my ammo in Wyoming, so I'd rather be prepared.
Okay.
yeah, never have.
Otherwise,
too
I
many.
have a unicorn that I can't even shoot.
True.
It's a paperweight. If you
Yeah.
don't have anything, you can put in it.
Yeah, and I don't even have any papers to weight
There
down
you go.
because they're packed up or in
So you might as
Wyoming.
well give it to me. I'll give you $10 for it.
Pass. But I did get a killer deal on a leather jacket.
Yeah, that was funny.
The
Yeah.
aviator jacket.
Yeah, it
It's a
is
black leather jacket.
It is a nice jacket. $25.
To go with your Top Gun theme.
Yeah.
Yep.
Top Gun.
I think I am
Smith, Gene.
gonna get some patches done up that say Top Gun Smith.
Smith. I patented that, by the way, so you're gonna have to pay me royalties.
Okay, I'll give you a nickel on every patch.
Okay. Or you can just give me your paperweight and we'll call it even.
No.
But that is a cool jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get anything else?
I think I did. Oh, I got a magazine, a little Micro 9 mag,
Oh yeah, it has a dent in it.
a little tiny dent that'll take about 3 minutes to knock out. I think that's about it. Nothing too exciting.
Yeah. I kind of lucked out and I found some AKV 9mm magazines.
Do you have an AKV?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Coincidentally.
That little AK that
Oh, that's
shoots
right.
9mm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I wish I would have seen these before I had ordered my magazines back, but back in the day.
Yeah.
So these ones were $8.39.
Can't beat that.
Yeah. I believe the ones I got were on sale before and they were 17 or 18 bucks.
Well, that's still not
So-
bad. And it's always good to have a bunch of mags,
Yeah.
especially something like that. My rule is to always have as many as I can plus 10. So like my FAL, I've got maybe 2 ammo cans full of mags, and I'm always looking for more. Because why not?
Yeah, within reason, I've got a ton of AR mags.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can have too many.
No.
So you watch for the good deals like this.
Well, and
grab
they
them when you
wear,
can.
they break, they
You need to give them
quit
to
working.
your children, the neighbors. You gotta,
Why would you do that?
let them use it in case of Ukraine or something.
Well, yeah. It's good for that. I thought you meant in, like, generally be like, hey, it's Saturday, here you go. here's
No.
your mag."
It's like, come on over. You can help defend us. Use this.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Not that is ever going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure the Ukrainians were saying that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll never invade us. Oh, crap.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Taco? Besides that,
So,
yeah.
and then I got a little Brownells, I think it was a starter punch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like
a large roll pin.
Large roll pin.
That's a
Yeah.
big roll pin.
Big roll pin.
Yeah.
But they're
Yeah.
good. Good to have.
Yeah,
when you need them, you gotta have them.
I have a set of, I can't remember where I got them. Maybe it's Brownells, but the little starter punches.
For AR specifically.
Yeah,
I
for
got
building
mine.
it.
Yeah.
Those
that's
are
probably about the size of an AR pin.
Yeah,
So
the large one.
Yeah.
But those are like the handiest thing to have. If I used to build all my ARs with just balancing the pin and hammer. It's tough.
So,
it's hard
yeah.
to do.
There's also another tool that I have that I think I got from Brownells or Midway to put in the pivot pin detent, spring and detent. You know how you put it in, put the little detent, and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
this little tool absolutely makes it so easy. I've lost so many detents that
I'll tell you the way to do it. Get a clevis pin from your tractor section at your local feed store or Ace Hardware or whatever. It's got a whole ton of little holes drilled in it. It's the perfect diameter. It'll fit through that front pin on your receiver. You run it through,
turn it. That's exactly what this tool
It's-
does that I got from Midway. But it also has a little plunger thing that you can push it in with, then turn it. So
Oh.
it's 2 pieces.
Oh,
It's got
okay.
the actual little plunger. You stick it in, put in the spring, put in the detent,
Yeah.
plunge it in, and then turn it. It
Yeah.
locks it in, and then you just push the pivot pin
Yep.
in, and no more eyes poked out with a detent.
Yeah.
No more
They're-
throwing them across the room.
Would that run you from Midway?
$3 or $4.
Oh,
plus,
that's not bad.
Plus shipping.
Yeah, so it's probably the same thing.
But you just throw it on if you're going to buy something from.
Yeah.
Throw a couple of those on, plus the roll pin starters.
I
only
don't know.
gonna
I just like popping it in real fast. Like I don't use the tools for that.
Really,
front.
you're able to get it in.
Yeah, you just hold it upright and then you balance that little detent on and then you push it down and then slide it in.
Yeah, you can do that. You know, depending on how steady I am when doing those. Sometimes I use the.
Like I
tool,
could do it in
sometimes I
like
don't.
2 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
We'll have to look at that again.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, so I got this in just that. It was a pretty cheap day for me for our
Nice.
NPS.
Good.
But,
Nice.
Yeah. Then after our little NPS run, then we got some food. Stan got a nice salad.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what Stan didn't get? He didn't get any of those Wilson 1911 mags.
Oh yeah. For $20.
Yeah. That's all right. Well, we'll give him a hard time about the salad instead.
Okay. There you go. Hey, I gotta lose calories.
Those are something though. If you talk to Carl and he wants some, then just send me
I'll
a
go back
text.
and get 'em.
Oh yeah, I guess you could always go. If,
I don't have a 1911, but I should have bought some anyway. But
How,
'cause I plan on
do we
getting one.
have Stan on the show if he doesn't?
I don't have an air gun
1911?
yet either, man. I mean, you got to pay for these things.
They
don't grow on
How much did you
trees.
spend at Gunny's? It was like $300.
$200. Yeah,
What did you say earlier? He gets 10% of every package that comes through.
So,
I think UPS only makes like 2 cents on every package, and I get 10% of that.
Oh, okay. So you get nice.
Maybe 2 cents.
Yeah.
okay.
Kidding. Yeah, I wish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was, and then we came over here to do some recording. And we have a little bit of, I guess,
Hear and tell.
hear and tell, speak and tell.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to
can-
start with Gene? He's got a stack of stuff there.
Wait, me first.
Okay, you
Because
first.
I have like less stuff.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so I
I
have
have even less.
in
Oh,
my
no.
hands a brand new,
Oh, that's new.
it's Beretta CX4 carbine.
You bought it for your magazines. See, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'll buy the Wilson Combats.
And then you had to
I'll
buy
have
the
to buy
gun.
the gun
Yeah.
for the mag.
Well,
This is a 9mm Beretta carbine. Really
Yeah.
cool. Flat dark earth.
I had one of these before and I really liked it, and then I had a friend who really wanted it and offered me more than what I paid, so I sold it to him. And I don't know. Well, I guess
You found 30
when I found those 30 round mags at NPS
NPS.
for my Beretta 92, because the Beretta 92 and the CX4 carbine take the same mags.
Does the CX4 come with a Glock mag attachment?
No.
Perhaps? No?
Nope.
It'd be a cool rifle to have, or carbine to have with Glock mags.
Yeah, but it says Beretta.
I know.
Yeah. Beretta's not going to make something
True.
that takes Glock mags.
Well, Ruger
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, but that's
yeah,
Ruger.
but that's Ruger.
See, you're not an Italian company being asked to do something with the Austrians.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know,
there you
there's-
go.
Fair enough.
There's a little bit of rivalry there.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Does that barrel, is it that thick all the way back up?
You know?
Is it
probably?
Because it come. I mean, look
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
small it is there.
So I'm thinking about doing a Form 1 on this, and then right at the,
Oh, there you,
know,
go.
where the stock,
Wow.
Yeah.
where the stocks meets the barrel, then it starts to the barrel tapers.
Yeah.
So I'd probably thread it right there so that it has a nice little shoulder to go against.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
a cut and thread, and I think since it's a foreign made gun, you can't thread it. Like there's a 922R weird compliance stuff with it. So yeah,
It would look
but
cool.
if you turn into an SBR, then it's a completely different
Really
animal.
cool. It's got ambidextrous charging handle, reciprocating charging handle,
Yes.
I presume.
Yeah, and it feels like a little plasticky for the sci-fi nerds. It's
Yeah.
the gun they use in Battlestar Galactica, you know.
Yeah, really.
But this
cool.
one's a flat dark earth.
Yeah.
So
I like
that's
it.
kind of a cool gun.
yeah,
Be a neat truck gun.
yeah. So, anyways, that's what I did with guns. Well, I did some more reloading. I got a nice big bag of 45 Colt sitting in
Nice.
my. I need to get a new ammo can to throw it in,
Nice.
but did that. Yeah.
yeah,
So
cool.
I brought my 22 Creed for hear and tell. I've got the same scope on mine that you do, except for
nice.
yours is a Gen 2. You got a little better knobs than I
Yeah.
do, but it's a respectable scope.
And that's
Athlon Argos BTR.
Yep.
nice.
Not bad. And this is what I cut my teeth on. I am basically Gene's Padawan learner.
Yes.
I'm a
Stan,
gunsmith now.
Stan the gunsmith.
Yeah, Stan the gunsmith. So this is a Savage 110. I won't be Top Gun.
You're not Top Gun.
I'm second
Smith.
gunsmith.
Well,
Yeah,
do we call you Goose then? or-
I like it. Yeah. Come on, Mav, do some of that gunsmithing crap. Anyway, so it's got the
What stock is that?
it's the Savage 110.
And that
Stop
doesn't
it.
look like a bad stock.
It came with it. It's actually not. It reminds me a lot of the Magpul.
It takes bottom. Yeah, it takes like the
AICS mags.
AICS mags.
It's got a adjustable. Comes with the adjustable cheek piece and buttstock pieces. So it's and it's got an aluminum bed. Like I say, it doesn't look as good as the Magpul Hunter stock. It doesn't have the geometry and stuff like that. There's more of a pistol grip on the Magpul. But it's very usable.
Yeah, I think if I were to redesign this, I would have the comb of it come up. It has a little divot right there.
Yeah,
If it, yeah.
but that's for the bolt, so you can pull it out.
Oh, that's why it has
Yeah,
that.
it has to
Okay.
be there, or the removable piece. Yeah, it's bond safe. So you unlock it. It's right here. Yeah. So anyway, it's got this. So we've got the same barrel, same bolt, same scope. and I'm going to have to borrow your dies to begin with. But
Yeah, we'll have to. We could do another man day and just make it a reloading
do
day.
some reloading.
Maybe we'll do a casting and reloading day.
Yeah,
Have Gene come
Th-
over.
this-
do some 45-70
This
bullets.
might be a good one to
I'd
run
come down
a
for
zinc
that.
bullet through too.
Yeah.
Maybe too fast, too much powder.
The twist is
These
it's,
are
it's too big.
one and
It's too,
10s.
yeah, I would say it's kind of a big case.
Yeah.
Like the 22 Creedmoor is a really fast cartridge as is. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a 22 250.
Yeah.
What about using a fluffier powder like Trail
Yeah,
Boss? Or
I mean
something?
you could slow it down, but then
Kind of defeats the whole purpose.
yeah.
So
it's
the-
like getting a 22 250 and then shooting like little
Subsonics
cast
out.
bullets.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
1,000 feet per second.
So
it's like what,
theoretically-
what,
just get
why?
a 22.
Yeah.
we should be able to get this up to close to 220 Swifts with
Yeah.
comparable bullets.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
If you go with like 55 grain bullets on this, I mean you get up there in the 4,000 something.
Golly.
I mean you could, but
Wow.
Which I actually want to try.
I do
That
too.
sounds like fun. So Taco and I are going to be doing a couple of things. This, the 6 arc.
yeah. We could
what
do
else?
some 6 Grandel too.
Yeah,
6.5 Grandel.
6.5
yeah.
Grandel. Good times.
But yeah, we could come. You could bring your gun over and we can reload some 22 Creedmoor and just see get our first loads and then
Yeah. But I cut my teeth on this one. Gene lovingly showed me how to change barrels on a Savage, which is really kind of cool. They're cheaper actions, but it's really cool.
Stan heard about the crunchy zinc, so then he cut his teeth on the steel barrel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little bit too hard for his teeth.
Yeah, but
little
like
bit,
I say,
little
you
bit.
and I, we bought the exact same barrel from.
What brake is that?
Oh, this is the dead air
Okay,
for my.
it actually looks like an effective brake.
It is.
as a brake,
It actually
Oh, yeah.
is.
but it's a suppressor adapter also.
They're a little pricey, and I'd probably go with just thread on. I think
Yeah.
for the rest of mine, I really love that Sandman. It's
Yeah.
good. And so I can use it on my 5.56. I can use it on my 308. This one too. It's got different exit. Obviously
Yeah.
the port on it is smaller, and you won't get as clean a wipe on the 22 as the 308. It's a 308
Yeah,
suppressor. So.
that's okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
better than nothing,
yeah.
and it does make a difference.
Oh, yeah.
So, Gene, what did you do?
Oh, not much. I went up to the Vernal Gun Show.
Gene, he brought the most things to
Yeah, I
speak
brought a
and
wheelbarrow
tell or
load
whatever.
in. So I actually only brought 3 of my newest acquisitions.
I love this. Tell them about the
Okay,
unicorn.
What's the unicorn?
Pegasus.
So the Unicorn
Or the
is
Pegasus.
one of the new. No, this is the.
Oh, this is the unicorn.
This is the
Okay.
Unicorn. The others are Pegasus.
I see.
Because they're more common. They're a more
Okay,
common.
let's see
breed
if
of
the
horse.
listeners can guess what it is. Okay,
Put in the comments.
Quiet.
No,
Okay.
you're wrong. It's not that. Try again.
All right.
So
What do we
it's
got
a
here?
new Ruger-made Marlin 1895
Aruglin.
Ruglin
A Ruger.
SBL.
Or
This
a,
one's.
or a Mooger.
A Mooger.
A Marger. Marger?
I like Mooger.
Mooger.
I like that.
Mooger,
Yeah.
okay.
It's a Mooger.
4570.
4570. And we actually took it out and shot it the other day. Shoots really well. Cycles beautifully. I really wanted to get my hands on one just so I could see how they're doing.
Quality.
Fit and
Quality
finish
wise.
on this, dude, far and away better than any Marlin I ever saw.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Seriously.
Yeah, okay, so a couple things I noticed right off the bat from my Remlin, the difference. You got the kind of like the
Spiral cut?
Spiral cut on the bolt.
Spiral
on the
semi-fluted
Yeah, it's
bolt.
like
Yeah. It's actually very smooth.
Yeah, and
Yeah, so you have
that
that.
facilitates, if you've got dirt, it's a clean out
Yeah.
for it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more of a clean out.
Not so much
Less bearing
cosmetic.
surface.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
in
the-
theory, makes it slicker. If it's done right, it makes things slicker.
Yeah.
When it's not done right, it makes it worse.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Stainless steel,
Yeah, the
gray.
other thing I was gonna say is-
gray laminated. Oh, cool! It's got the Marlin
yeah, it's got the Marlin Horseman laser engraved on the bottom.
etched in. Yeah.
It's got the red and white bullseye instead of the old black and white.
What is that for?
It's just
Oh,
if you
so
get a
Ruger's
Marlin-
red.
Yeah. So Marlin used to be black and white.
I see.
A lot of people think that's where a sling swivel goes. It is not. It is just a little thing that
A
Marlin
moniker.
would put on. That way, when you see one in a rack, you know immediately that it's a Marlin.
I've got a Marlin 270. I got to tell you, it's a tack driver. It really
yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to make really great guns till Remington bought them.
Yeah.
Threaded.
So it is threaded, and this is not 5/8. Looks like a 3/4.
It might be 3. I actually haven't measured it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3/4.
Okay.
Stan's really good at those little nipply things.
Yeah.
I just use my micrometer on it, and
Oh, well, there you go.
it seems to be 3/4,
Yeah, it probably is.
and it's nipply.
So so the fit and finish is
Fit and
better.
finish is really good.
It looks like they got a higher polish on the
They've-
receiver.
Yeah, they've actually polished it, and really well.
How's
Yeah.
There's no.
How's the trigger?
It's crisp. You can go ahead and dry fire it.
Yeah, it's
crisp.
it's like a lever action.
I put a gauge on it. It's 6.5 pounds, but it doesn't feel that.
Yeah,
It feels like a good.
it's a nice crisp.
That's a good
crisp
bear gun.
trigger.
Yeah.
But you don't want it too light.
I do. I want
Do
it
you?
much
You want it
too-
lighter?
Oh yeah, I'll throw. If I keep it, I'm going to do some things to it. So overall, I'm happy with the gun. I'm very happy with what Ruger's done with it. I don't like how big the lever is. That loop is,
But that's
is too large.
this style.
It is.
The SBL has the larger
is.
loop, but the nice thing about this is not the obnoxiously large one.
Yeah, it's not like the Winchester 94.
Yeah, the big loop ones that
Yeah,
you can.
those were too
spin around.
much. This
Now-
one's usable.
Yeah. Okay. Another thing I noticed, the difference between yours and mine is right when I open the action and I put my finger in the action, then it is smooth inside.
On mine or yours?
On yours.
Oh, yeah.
On mine, it's rough. There's the
machine.
Gremlins had a lot of tooling marks.
Oh, yeah.
In the action. This is smooth. It's polished. It's
Yeah, they
it's
did a really nice job
Finished.
building it.
Yeah. Feel that in there.
Yeah, I was going to do it, but you had it in an awkward location.
Yeah. You didn't want to.
Yeah, I felt uncomfortable. That's really. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's-
it's
it's
really
smooth,
really
so
nice.
It's also beveled and
Yeah.
polished. There are no sharp edges on it.
yeah.
The other thing that they did, which I like and appreciate, is the threading on the barrel is very. What would you say? It's a
very clean.
It's a clean threading. They just have two flats on the thread protector, and so you hardly even notice that it's threaded, and it matches the finish and the diameter of the barrel. So it's not
Precisely.
it's not a chunky thing.
Can't
It's
even tell
very-
it's there.
Yeah,
If you're
really
not
nicely
looking.
done. I
if
mean,
you don't look
overall,
close.
I am really impressed. And
It's
if
a
you,
ghost sight on the back, really highly visible, big front post.
yeah, and it's meant for a fast
Yeah.
Yeah.
handling gun. So one of the things I'll probably change if I keep it is pulling that rail off
Yeah.
and the front sight and putting. Because it's
You
not
want
as
lower.
I want lower, but I want more precise.
See, I like how high it is because you've got a heads up
Yeah.
position.
But one of the other things I love about it is they put a decent recoil pad on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the old ones had that too.
Did they?
Did they?
The SBLs,
Ooh,
yeah.
it's soft.
That was one of the
Yeah.
things I really liked about my.
Because I think this is a
1895
Kickies pad. It's a really good feeling
Yeah,
pad.
it's the same type
Is
of
it?
pad that I
Okay.
have on mine.
The checkering is.
It's not up to normal Ruger standards.
Oh, really? I was going to say it's better than Marlin stuff. At least
Way
that I've
better
seen.
than the Remington Marlins. But that's not hard to do. Like, you could give
I
a
was going to say that's
3-year-old
really
a checkering
nice
tool.
looking checkering. How does that compare to yours, Taco?
Mine checkering's probably all beat up and stuff.
Is it?
Yeah.
'Cause
I'd
I've
still-
shot mine a lot.
I can't get over how light it is.
Yeah, it's a good handling gun.
That's probably because that big hole in the middle of the barrel. All the steel's cut out of it. That is.
Yeah, that's it.
So availability on these, Gene? You're saying this is unicorn
hard-
because
they're hard
just,
to-
They're hard to get.
they just can't make enough of them all bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird. 4570s made this huge comeback, and you're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Wait, why? Like,
It's a heck of a round.
well, yeah, but why do people all of a sudden want this old cartridge?
Well, so part of it is, with all the stuff that's happened in the last 2 years, people are wanting to get out in the woods more, be more self-sufficient. They're spending more time, especially out west, in places that, we've got wolves, we've got bears.
yeah.
No, they're woofs.
Whoops.
Woofs, Gene.
Well, down here they're wolves, but up in Wyoming where I'm at, they're wolves. You got to say it with a shaky voice when you see them, But
Well, you also got to worry about those zombie bears.
yeah,
When they line up, you really want to knock a few of them down.
oh yeah,
So
If you
the
can
4570 will do that.
yeah,
That penetrate.
And-
Get a nice hard cast bullet that just plows
oh
right
yeah,
through.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. I don't know why I bought those rounds. Because I've got a bullet mold for the 4570. I've got a ton of hard cast lead, but they're buried up in Wyoming, so
Yeah, if you want to
it's a stopgap.
do some zinc shooting, let me know.
Might try that.
That'd kind of be counterproductive, wouldn't it? Zinc in a 4570?
No, because 4570 you have a lot of case capacity, and that zinc bullet is going to be a lightweight bullet.
Okay.
But it'll take up a decent amount of capacity,
Yeah.
so you can stack that full of powder and get that zinc bullet going fast.
Gotcha.
And it's going to be a really hard bullet.
What about zinc and black powder?
I don't know. Zinc would be tough because it depends if it's a muzzle loader and you got to cram that thing down
No,
there.
I'm talking like this.
Oh.
Load that case full of black powder. See the zinker on there. That could be fun.
That could be fun.
We'll try it with yours first.
Yeah, there you go. What else you got there, Gene?
So I got 2 Pegasuses.
Pegasi.
Pegasi, is that the plural?
Yes, that's plural.
For Pegasuses?
Pegasi.
Okay. So I picked up. So I as you guys may know, I have a fondness for Freedom Arms revolvers.
Oh, dude, this has got a sling swivel on the bottom of it. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I picked up.
I have this for my 41 mag. This pack grinder right
Oh
here.
yeah. So our friend Lee put me onto a Freedom Arms 454 that had been done by Magnaport. So it's actually the Magnaport Stalker version. Leupold scope, box of ammo, great gun. I've never been a fan of the 454 until I shot this one. And holy smokes, that is a nice shooting gun.
Jeweling on the hammer. That's not from the factory, is it? Is that custom?
That's from Magnaport.
Okay.
Yeah, so when they did it, they did some polished highlights.
What's that?
That's where a sling swivel would have gone on the barrel.
Ooh.
So you wouldn't have to holster it. You could just.
So is that a plug on the front of it there right now, or?
No, there's nothing there.
So you can still put a sling swivel on it.
Yeah.
How do you put it on there? How do you attach
silver solder it?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So next time I'm up there, I'll swing by and.
Silver solder.
So this is the reason I passed on this, because Lee sent it to, I think, both of us. I was like, I don't know. It's got that nasty, ugly hole in the barrel, and
Magnaported though.
Yeah.
In 454.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is actually very pleasant to shoot.
this grip feels pretty good.
It feels amazing.
For a scope, yeah. I have that exact setup. It had a little long eye relief on it.
Yeah.
And I got rid of it because I wanted the open sights.
Yeah, and there's a part of me that that kind of would rather have sights, but that one's sighted in. It's very accurate. You know, it's got just a little bit of play in the cylinder, but it's
Let's see.
15 yards
It's
offhand.
not each
quarter
quarter
size.
either. It's like
there's
there's
one
like
chamber
one or two
that's got a little bit of
little bit
looseness.
of play, but
That ain't bad.
No,
cock
no.
it and then so it locks.
But
Yeah.
but 5 shots at 15 yards offhand, quarter size. So that's I'm happy with a group like that.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
I have recently spent too much money on gun things.
You and me both.
Yes. And so I saw that and I thought I should do it, and then I was like, well, it's another.
Well,
I have a 460, so I don't know, and I passed on it, and so I'm glad Gene got it though.
Yeah, so that's
Well,
one Pegasus.
so that's one Pegasus, and then
Charter Arms is what you said? No, Freedom Arms.
Freedom Arms.
Charter Arms. Yeah, Freedom.
I do like Charter Arms.
Uh-huh.
I've had 1 or 2 of their 44s, and not a bad gun. Not a great gun, but not a bad
talk
gun.
briefly about the 44 shortage. What did he say to you up at Gunnings?
Oh, weird. I think he was just joking around
was he?
about.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna say, I mean, empirically, I'm
yeah,
sure
you
it's
could
just-
make how many semi-autos and sell those
Yeah, you can
in
do
the
a
same time you
casting,
could do. Yeah.
you know.
So I think they've just focused the production onto semi-autos, the high demand, like.
There's a lot more
And something like a Ruger PCC, like that little pistol.
Yeah.
You know, things like that. People are shooting a lot of that. And,
Well, and aluminum's a lot faster to machine than steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot more hand working on a revolver.
yeah, I don't know if the listeners have gone to their local gun shops recently and looked to see if there are any 44 mags and, you know, what the stock looks like. But around here and online, it appears to be like a shortage of 44 mag revolvers.
Well, and any steel revolver is going to be so that's the model 252
That shoots
Freedom
a little,
Arms.
a little tiny round.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a
that's why it's so heavy. Look at
Yeah.
that. Holy cow.
it's
Oh,
on
that's the 22.
Yeah, it's 22 long
geez.
rifle and 22 Magnum.
yeah.
It
so
looks
it's
so
on-
weird with the cylinder. Like,
Yeah.
the holes are so
It's like a-
tiny.
And it's a 5-shot.
It's a,
Why
they
did
could have put like it
Eight.
could be like an 18 shot. Like,
Oh yeah.
double
There's
stack it?
just like
a ton of room there, but yeah. So that gun weighs more than the 454 does, and the 454 has the scope, the longer barrel. Mm-hmm. You know, but this one it's the same size frame.
Yeah.
Oh, those grips are nice. What
Oh,
are
yeah.
what are these? It's like
Micarta.
Oh, it's my Carter laminated
It's like a-
wood.
Or laminated
it looks
wood.
like
yeah.
laminated,
Green-
but it's,
yeah.
but it's
green
got a
and brown
green
laminated.
and brown and black.
Yeah.
That's a cool color.
Yeah. So
How does
that's-
that shoot? No recoil
Oh,
whatsoever.
hey, look
None.
too in the light.
None.
It like kind of changes the.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Sort of
those are some
iridescent.
pretty grips, man.
Yeah. I lucked into that one at the Vernal Gun Show.
That's an expensive 22 pistol.
Yeah,
It is.
How much was it? You can kind of clear your throat.
1,500.
Oh, ouch!
They go for a lot more than that though.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So this one,
That's like 7 Rugers.
when I go
the
to
little
Yeah.
Ruger 22s.
yeah, so when I go to sell, it'll probably be around 2,200 somewhere.
So
there.
it's for sale right now, probably. For
Oh yeah, if somebody
2200.
wants it though,
Okay,
I'll
there
sell
you
it to them. Yeah,
It comes with 2 cylinders, right?
yeah, it's got a Magnum
22
cylinder
and
that's
22
never been
mag.
fired.
Really?
Yeah,
It's
the 22's
5
been
shot.
fired.
I can't get over that.
Yeah, but it's a heavy gun. It's,
It
it's
is.
4 pounds, 5 pounds maybe. It
Totally.
is a heavy gun,
Yeah,
but it shoots exceptionally well.
I'll bet.
Yeah,
I ended up selling my old Ruger single 6 with the
Really?
two
cylinders?
Yeah,
wow.
because I never shot it. It was one of the first guns I bought with like,
Yeah.
my own money, and it sat in my safe all the time, and I
You
just,
know, I'm kind of the same way with single actions.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a large caliber, I shoot the snot out of them.
Mm-hmm.
But 357 and smaller, I get bored with them really fast because it's such a small round. It's just
just like kind of
annoying.
boring. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so 22s are like that for me. I play around with all these cool cartridges and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, people say, well, 22 is great because, it's cheap and it's...
And I love 22s, just not in a single action.
I don't
Like
love 22s.
Oh, I can't even tell you how many I have or how many tens of thousands of rounds I have for them.
Yeah.
But when it comes to revolvers, if it's a double action with a swing out cylinder, I'm all over it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's a
But
single
if it's
single action, I ain't got time for that. So, now if it's
Yeah.
45, that's a different matter.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I could count how many thousands of rounds of 22 I've shot.
I can't. And I just bought another 1,000 rounds yesterday.
Well,
So-
what's funny is I probably shot more 300 blackout rounds than 22 rounds.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just...
Of course, the way you load them, they're cheaper than 22 rounds.
Yeah, yeah, and I can keep loading them
Yeah.
over and over.
Basically,
Yeah.
infinite reloads with the light 300 blackout load.
It's,
right? I mean, on the
you
brass.
get with the brass. If you were to anneal the 300 blackout brass, it would last like forever.
Forever.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know. I bought like a ton of brass,
Yeah.
and then another ton of brass,
I've got,
and
I've got
I just rotate through it all. And
5-gallon buckets of 5.56 and my little chop saw. If I was bored, I could do that. But I've started
Yeah.
buying 300 blackout brass just because that's too labor intensive.
That's
Yeah.
that's for when you retire, type thing.
Yeah,
Get the grandkids to do it.
Yeah, we'll see how expensive brass gets, but
Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I bought the little CVA Scout just to shoot 300 blackout.
And-
I need to get some of those peas.
Yeah,
come and
the,
load some
or
peas.
the bunny farts.
And the
yeah.
bunny farts.
But those are
can't wait till my granddaughter is old enough to shoot that.
even the the bunny fart load, right? That bullet, it's a 135 grain bullet going about the speed of a 22.
Sure,
But
Nice.
it hits steel way harder.
so gratifying.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
I know. I was
Yeah.
hooked.
Yeah.
I can't wait to have a
So
dueling tree.
you,
with,
yeah, you
with-
have
with
you
it.
have that suppressed 300 blackout, and it's you can hear it just Gene's pulling out something.
Oh, let me pull this out.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Wow.
Do you recognize it?
Oh, geez.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Nice.
So my Mauser, 8mm Mauser that I have, it had one of those laminate stocks or
Yeah.
Would you call it laminate?
Oh yeah, it's
like-
the granddaddy of all laminate stocks. Those old
Yeah.
World War II German Mausers.
But it was what would you say? It's kind of like rough sanding, flaky. It would stick. It would grab you and stick.
It was like the hooky part of the Velcro,
Oh,
Yeah. It
but
kinda
not as
was.
pleasant.
hooky.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a scientific
Like
term.
you could rub it across your shirt or your sweater, and it
So
go,
the hooky and the fuzzy side, is that what it's called?
It would probably leave half the stock in your shirt, and
Yeah.
half your shirt would.
No,
be
I
in the
remember.
stock.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it was very grabby.
Yeah.
It was like a toddler.
So yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.
Tongue oil?
Tongue oil. Yep.
So you just sanded it a little
So
bit.
what
and-
flavor?
A lot of it.
Tongue
A lot
oil.
of it.
A lot of it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say it would have taken.
Yeah. Sam took a lot of, well, not a lot of material off, but it took a lot of sanding.
Yeah.
And then there was a couple of big gouges that went ahead and filled, and then sanded it down some more, and put some oil on it, and sanded it some more, and
Yeah.
it.
Beautiful.
That it feels amazing and looks amazing.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Good job on that, man.
Thank you.
This is gonna be
Top
awesome.
Gun. That's the reason he's the top
he's
gunsmith.
the top gun smith. So yeah, I have had this gun for I don't know, maybe like 4 years or 5?
Wow.
And just never fired it because for obvious reasons.
I don't blame you.
You fire it once with that stock, you'll get a cheek full of slivers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and
It's hard to
actually-
explain to the listeners how rough that stock was. but it's-
incredibly rough. And I actually got a number of splinters just from sanding it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably worse than if you got some plywood. You know how they have the finish, the smooth
Uh-huh,
side.
yep, yeah.
If you took the rough side and just started rubbing it on your face, that
Yeah.
would be
Like
kind of similar.
really, really low grade exterior plywood,
Yeah,
like the B side.
yeah. Then
That
that's,
is
that's
smoother.
about what it was like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so that's that. Man, I'm excited to take that out and
Yeah.
shoot that. I got all this old 8mm ammo,
Yeah.
but I think it's like I don't think it fires every time.
A lot of it doesn't.
Yeah.
I had some that
Who made
You know,
this? Oh, it's Serbian. No.
No,
What is it? German?
it was German. And
it's
then
German, but it's reworked by.
Was it the Yugoslavians?
I think it was the Yugos.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of those from that era, World War II and stuff. They
Handed
would
down to their
they would
satellite states.
they would scrub off the German markings,
Yeah.
and there's a
I think it's a Turk. I think it's a Yugo I think it's a Yugo rework.
but they missed one of the German eagles on there, and
Oh, no kidding.
yeah,
Very cool.
Yeah. Well, two of them actually.
2, yeah.
Right there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. In fact, the 8x57 that I picked up at the show,
Uh-huh.
it's a commercial rework, and it's got an eagle on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just kind of
Something about a Mauser.
It's
I don't
kinda-
have one of these yet either.
yeah.
You don't have a Mauser?
It's just
I'll have to watch for one for you.
the history,
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
so
it's-
these Mausers, like this 8mm Mauser is not going to be like as accurate as some of my other surplus rifles. Like it's not going to be as good
Probably
as
not.
the Swiss rifles or the Swedish Mausers, but it is a fun one.
Yeah, very cool. Nicely done, Gene.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
Good job.
That's pretty.
Yeah, that was one of those satisfying jobs where it's simple, but you get done with it, and it just feels nice to just hold it and feel it and everything. Those are satisfying.
Do we have time? I can talk about this after, but I was going to ask about the tool thing in the...
Oh yeah,
In
so
the
on
stock.
some of your Mausers, they're going to have a steel disc.
It's on
inlet
both
in the back.
sides.
Yeah, it's on both sides, and that is a bolt tool disassembly tool.
You need that to disassemble the bolt.
Yeah.
How cool.
Well, in theory,
Yeah.
you can use a vise, you can use a
Sure.
countertop,
But field expedient, they've got it right there.
they got it right there. You put the firing pin tip in there,
Uh-huh.
and then you can push down on your shroud and then turn your cocking piece
And pull it off.
and pull it off.
That's awesome. Very cool.
Yeah.
History.
Not it's actually not present on all of the Mausers. Mm-hmm. Later in the war they started putting those on. All of the early ones that I've seen don't have that. And,
It's just glued in, or is it threaded together?
so it's actually so one side there's a piece of metal tubing through it, and they would just peen it over on the other side.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So in fact, you can see right here, they flare it out a little bit just so it'll
Yeah.
seat. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Fascinating.
Yeah, this was a Gunny's find.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah, Gunny's had a shipment of Mausers. I can't even remember. It was 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
See, COVID makes it's hard
Been
for
a
me to
decade of COVID.
Yeah, it's hard
Yeah.
to remember what.
I passed
how-
on a nice looking Mauser there too. Passed on a Mosin as well.
Yeah.
Like a
You know,
fool.
I've gotten to where I don't pass on a Mauser unless they're just overpriced.
Yeah.
I bought 2 at the Vernal show, and if there'd been more, I'd have bought more of them. The one I bought it for the action. The other one, the German Sporter, I'm going to keep it as is unless it doesn't shoot. But yeah, they're just a wonderful, wonderful action.
Very cool.
Great gun, a lot of history.
857.
Yeah.
8x57.
Yeah. And really a good round. You can take anything in North America with that.
Sure.
And most of the stuff in Africa.
Yeah. Well, if they can do it with an air gun, they can do it with an 8x57. I mean, in theory. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting here. My M77, it looks kind of clunky, but it's got that same bolt release on it. Just like that. And the safety is up on the tang on the old M77s.
Yeah.
They don't make
And
them like that anymore.
No, they're a little different. The bolt stop's the same, I think. But yeah, most every modern bolt action pulls a lot of design features from the Mauser.
Yeah.
So
Tika, Ruger American copied the Tika on theirs. It's
In a
just
lot of
little
ways,
lever.
yeah.
Anyway, well,
Yeah. So
I
I'll
think that
probably
does
have to
it.
do I'll try and do like a quick overview video, just showing the rifle.
Very pretty.
Nice.
That'd be
Yeah.
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we let him go?
Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks for listening and subscribing.
Yeah.
And
Take somebody shooting.
Telling your neighbors.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Have fun. That one's all shiny though. I think it's shinier than mine.
Oh yeah.
Is yours a dull
It-
shine?
yeah.
More of a dull shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they actually polished the.
It looks like they
the Ruger
polished
ones.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.